Doesn't look like I can get back. Bleh. I can get back up here if I drop down. Yeah, you kindle that first flame. It's taking me a moment to remember to help play the game. It's been a while since I did combat. It's impressive our ability to consume food so rapidly. That skull. Is that a sign that it's a boss or that it's an enemy above our level? Because Wailing Effigy here is pretty tough. I'm just fighting it sensibly, so it's fine. Notes of a man sinking into despair. I once thought that everything would turn out fine, that time was on my side, that as I grew older I'd see more and catch up to everything. 14 days ago my beloved Eli arrived at Island Asylum with her sons. It's the fourth stage. Once to say goodbye knowing how it will end for me. I write this for myself, which means for no one, as I am becoming nothing. If the Prophet Kai grants grace, then let her bless me with the grace and curse of fierce tears. For I do not go gentle into that night. I will rage against the dying of the light. Alright. Let us continue. 2 strength. I'm 2 weak to wield it. Apparently strong enough to wield this though. 1 across the board. Haven't actually leveled yet despite everything. One, two, three. Now I'm over encumbered. That's actually useful consumable. Ooh, light cast. Choose projectile that applies bleed. Heavy cast channeled. Heals you. Okay. It's chained up. Keyboard, cooperate. Oh, you're still around.
Stay back. I may not be in top shape, but I can tear you to pieces if I have to.
It's alright, I'm not with the priests.
So, you escaped too? Huh. They're having quite a day. Good. I hope it gets even worse. This whole place is mad. From a safe distance this time.
I didn't do that. Devour them. Why do you say that?
They play with powers they don't understand. Trying to wrangle the weirdness into obedience is a fool's dream. The weirdness might listen, but blind obedience is not in its nature.
Did the weirdness give you immunity to Red Death?
Why? Do you think you can torture it out of me too? I didn't choose the gifts I was given. I accept whatever the weirdness is willing to give. I promise I hold no secrets to curing the Red Death. No matter how deep you cut, you can't gouge them out of me.
How did you get caught in the first place?
Same as you, I guess. Wrong time, wrong place. I was wandering through Kunakt and got caught in an outbreak. I was kept with the rest at first, but when they figured out I was a Pict, well, then I deserved special treatment. One of the priests took me to a place so thick with weirdness, it scared me. I needed to get away, otherwise I don't know what would have happened. I just know whatever it wasn't for me.
So, Kunakt? It is a bit of a different spelling than Connacht. So, let's see, is this even a thing? Is it just an old spelling of it? Can't actually remember how they spelt it. God, that was blinding me. Here, this should speed up your healing.
It should, although I admit that the past few weeks have made me hate the taste. Still, thank you. There isn't much kindness going around this place. It wouldn't be very gracious of me not to repay it, would it? Take this. It might prove useful for you.
Okay. The horns?
Why indeed? Perhaps it's a test of patience. My hair tangles mercilessly around them. I even need to wear head wraps to hide them. I hate wearing head wraps. Ugh.
Ooh, increased mana by 10. That's useful. So left. Jesus. Keyboard keeps shorting out. Frenzied. Frantic berserker.
Your death is certain. You will
Damn it.
I am the prophet's hammer.
Oh, I don't know where the checkpoint was. Oh, I don't think I missed too much.
Stay back. It should, although still, they wouldn't. Ah. Ugh. So, this hop from a. Ugh.
Okay, back into it. Any of these any better? No, they're all pretty much the same. No, that requires 2 strength. Let's give 200 a try.
Your sins will be punished. You will burn. You will burn.
Well, this makes my life easier.
Sacrifice to the prophet. Your sins will be punished.
Jesus. Athletics Pride, torn helmet. Two armor. Receiving melee damage returns 5 to the attacker. Increases max stamina by 5. Excuse me. Ooh, 2 armor, 5 health. Okay, I think we're done here. Honestly, I was kind of expecting to fight a horror. But it is odd that the guy is chained up below all these corpses. Or, like, you know, set up there. Ah, we're here. Weird plasm. Ah, right. Very short bow. It's a bit macabre. Commentary to Brother Easton's Underground Wonders. Author Brother Abe? Contrary to Brother Easton's view that the lower level down the asylum is merely a confined vault system under the building complex, it seems endless. We suspect it spans the island and reaches beyond. While Brother Easton's explorations are commendable, he's too ready to view dead ends as final. My research, however, has repeatedly confirmed that many patches he marked as closed off were buried tunnels extending deeper. As the doctrine teaches, persistence brings results, and we've been rewarded. At the end of one such tunnel, dismissed as a dead end, we found a vast chamber, and in its center, a menhir. A remarkable monument, this menhir is truly an underground wonder, potentially revolutionizing our understanding of these statues. Feels built to be an RPG boss. Brother Terrell's diary. Brother Jer fell into the abyss. May Kai watch over his soul. The sacrifice taught us that laying planks won't work. They simply won't hold. There's a force blocking the passage. The bridge's outline is visible, yet Jer's thrown rocks met only air. There must be a mechanism or spell we're missing. I can't give up now. The secrets on the other side call to me. First cross that bridge, even if it kills me. Doesn't remain up long enough. Well, that's concerning. Notes of Father Volad. Vold? 3rd of Rowan Moon 442. This four-dweller diorama unsettles me. Why does it look so dead? Previous depictions showed living beings in the skull, so similar to ours, in theory. It resembles a menhir, but yet menhirs were supposedly raised by Merlin. But how could ancient four-dwellers foresee what Merlin would create? 7th of Hawthorn Moon 442. And last, proof Merlin didn't create the menhirs. Found one buried beneath the labyrinth. Brother Hughar is studying it now. If we were the first to explore the Isle of the Dead Steps, Merlin couldn't have invented the menhirs. This truth will shake Avalon's fate in that old charlatan. The word of Prophet Kai shall finally prevail. Huh. Alright, let's just hit it. Oh, that was a nice game. Hmm. Alright, let's just head this way, since there's no other option. Hmm. Coins. That's it. Set up a bonfire. How do I do that? Options, controls. Oh, I guess I'll have to wait on that, so. Brother Hoghar's diary. The question remains, is there significance to this man here having 3 arms, not 4? How could we examine it without touching it? Poor Abby, poor Father Abe touched it with his bare hands and vanished, as though he never existed. Shocked, the Pope forbade anyone from touching it again. Still, I heard whispering my name. Now I should report it, but I don't want to. Someday I'll answer his call and claim it was Kai, even if it wasn't. I need to know. The lands between.
It's not here.
You good, man? Don't look at him with such evil eyes. Careful. Be careful. I think. They're saying Irish. I barely speak the language. No idea. Pronunciation also differs depending on region to some degree. So it can end up sounding like a completely different language. Of course, it was just lack of exposure, probably largely.
Gift. Peace. Fear. Not.
think he's saying that I'm gonna pick this place dry.
I've been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was. At some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison, deep in the weirdness.
Why are you here?
And you? Why are you here?
I was transported here by a morbid statue.
A men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
Beyond just an eye. Could meant to be Arthur. Could be Merlin. Feels like Merlin-y. Just the eye.
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood.
Beast in Black. Cripple my move speed game. No, wait. It's my loot whoring that's crippled my move speed. Never mind. I thought it was atmospheric walk talk. That's on me. These are huge.
In the end, we won the war. Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Foredwellers and ignited the Menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the Menhirs.
Yeah, definitely. Straight up Arthur. Just the eye, for some reason. Maybe it's the Kirin Tor, you know, leaking through, but made me think mage.
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that. We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a specter to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
They're really fucked up. Now to defeat the Child of Dark and sit on the Throne of what? Yes. Could actually pass as Chandra, was it? I remember her name. After a long fight. The King of Kings can finally rest in death.
skæber I nogen gab, ni felheim, mus felheim, ild is, sover falder in, ja jordtud skæber I nogen gab, ni felheim, mus felheim, ild is, sover falder in, ja jordtud skæber I nogen gab, ni felheim, mus felheim, ild is, sover falder in, ja jordtud skæber I nogen gab, ni felheim, mus felheim, ild is, sover falder in, ja jordtud skæber
Oh, awaken thee, once and future king.
Honestly, that had the funkiest fucking beat. I really goddamn like it. I really fucking like that chanting. It's got the funkiest fucking beat. Almost like Giger's work, honestly.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach. I am his burden, the man beneath the myth.
I don't know, feels like this bit collapsed. Same with this bit.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful. I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command. I am his.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
Well, you could have told me that first.
Ah, yes. I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear.
That's
I've
a
dreamt of
lurking
countless
beast.
deaths for such a long time.
Head.
Yes, it's time to wake. I am Arthur Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here. I believe I owe you, young one.
It was an honor, my king.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure. For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me. Or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
What even is this place?
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
Why were you imprisoned here?
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death. Then darkness, a terrible loneliness. Ages upon ages of solitude. And these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory. What is happening? No! I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me. I'm not strong enough. For now, I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
It's an honor.
You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition. And since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
Let us make way for Avalon, then.
Oh, what an adventure this will be.
The item in here is fading. Without them, weirdness will come back. Huh. Protection, armor by 1. Soul fragments. You've unlocked your first soul fragment. From now on, you can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by the Four Dwellers. Additionally, the Power King Arthur has healed you from the Red Death. Such a throwaway thing. Yeah, you're dying of a terrible plague. Oh, you're fine now. But to be honest, Arthur is a kind of a special existence, so it's understandable. Okay, suddenly my jokes about DS2 were apropos. Yeah, I'm gonna end up sitting on the throne of want. Vendrick! I need to stab you again. Soul fragments grant you a measure of King Arthur's power. Activated with mouse will experience temporary effects such as increased damage or slow time. Ring of Toughness. Oh, we got Havel's ring. Perfect. It seems. I had an odd lack of like feedback there. Like I got hit by that golem and I didn't stagger around. It was really weird. Hopefully the demo's just behind in updates. Yeah, calling it Havel's ring is a bit of a hard sell, but it fits the same niche. Actually, wait, it's encumbrance. Actually, no, it's not Havel's ring, it's Ring of Herculean Strength. So, DES. Which I do need to get back to. I keep meaning to. Increases dash speed. Hermit's Diary. 2nd of Hawthorn Moon, 621. I've roamed Avalon too long. No sign of my brothers, no messages at our meeting point. Could it truly be the last druid? 13th of Oak Moon, 621. I tried hiding near Kunakt. The flashbang. Kunakt only leads to Tainted Grail. It seems to be a unique spelling for here. So it's not anything else. So I was wrong in calling it Connacht, but it is like a few letters off. So, I tried hiding near Kunakt. The people there seemed honorable and didn't fall for lies about us, but a red priest appeared there too, forcing me to flee again. My bones can't endure much more. 9th of Vine Moon, 621. Thanks to Hob and the sunken village, I reached the asylum. They'll never suspect a druid here. Up didn't even blink when I asked for help. 6th of Willow Moon, 626. My days are ending, but those red fools never found me. It's been lonely, but my cave became home. I feel this is my last entry. My brothers would see this hiding spot as their last prank on Avalon. Worth every moment. Character's actually moving. My god. Just with the other guy disappearing. Druid? Keeper's pants. Very swish.
There you are.
Oh, we know his name somehow.
I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
Well, I asked you your name earlier and said no. You sent me through even though you knew I was there, didn't you?
I had my suspicions. What I didn't expect was you walking back free of the sickness. So go on. What did you find in there?
I found King Arthur.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you.
What are you talking about?
Well, it seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you. I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day. My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again. And this means you have to die. I'm truly sorry.
On test your metal in combat, prepare yourself for a true challenge. Everybody stand a chance there.
I'm sorry, but that had to be done. You shouldn't leave any lasting damage.
What the hell?
I had to do it. I had to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon. Not again.
Start making sense.
You found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
So you just killed King Arthur?
No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
do I have to do with all this?
What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey. My goal is to destroy King Arthur, to get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them.
You realize you're asking for my help right after you attacked me?
I stand against the most powerful being Avalon has ever seen. This requires caution. What would you do were you in my place? Kindly ask your target if it wants to be killed. Please. And if you really must know, the spell I used on my sword couldn't have harmed you. I knew that, you were surprised, I got the upper hand, and now you're safe and sound. Can we leave this behind, or did I judge you incorrectly, and you'd like to waste some more of our time and cry about it some more?
Why is killing Arthur so important to you?
He's the reason the world as we know it is coming to an end. Every time they resurrect him, the weirdness grows stronger. Soon it will cover all of Avalon, and nobody will survive that. I've been cleaning this mess for a long time now. And I truly wish for this nightmare to end.
What's your plan then?
The plan is to steal Excalibur, or at least what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed.
Is it even possible to steal such an artifact?
We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
Where's Excalibur now?
The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
I didn't say I would help you.
And yet I still gave you an opportunity to do so. You'll have plenty of time to think about it on the boat.
More questions. What do you think of the Caesar's Legion and the NCR?
Definitely. And all of them essential. But I have to leave you for a while. You should get some rest first. Judging by the waves, our journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here. Have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
From now on, when you ever like to rest, level up, or cook something, you can set up a bonfire in the game world. Just Q. Whispers represent fragments of memory unlocked by a mysterious companion. You can discuss them with him by the campfire. Oh. So much for you killing him, so. The Arthur we saw in the flashback of him on the pile of bodies was a chunky lad. He was thick. This one seems a little sleeker.
Ah, I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are. Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck.
Do you know what happened?
I felt him strike. For a moment, there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you? Or have I never left?
Kardec hates you, said you don't deserve to return.
Hatred. Yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me. As if he has seen something I have not. And yet, I reach for it, and there is nothing.
So you don't notice, Caradoc?
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
What do you remember?
I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
No, when you died, the place was decaying. Unless you died a while back, and it was only then you fell off the throne. Like, decades later, you know? Really absentee stewards, but, yeah. So we're off to steal Excalibur.
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Level up. Attributes. Ooh, practicality. Crafting bonus, weak spot damage, 7 mana cost, price of sold goods, 10%. Critical damage, critical chance, sneak damage, spirituality, spell power, mana, regen, attack speed, noise, and visibility, range damage, max health, encumbrance limit, stamina regen, melee damage, max stamina, armor weight multiplier. Tempted towards this, given how much I loot hoard. General. General increased melee damage. Attacks with two-handed weapons are 10% stronger. 5% bonus, chance to stun. Heavy attacks, two-handed weapons have 50% chance to deal critical damage if they're below 30% health. Heavy attacks, 15% weapon. Ooh, it's cleave. Nice. Stamina cost. Lifesteal, stamina cost. Attack speed. Cooked seafood. Cooked fruits. Undercooked.
Ready? Hop on the boat.
Okay, what now?
Connacht sinks into darkness. Many has passed.
lands, a home. We will not give up without a fight. For we are people of Koanat.
We will never surrender to Camelot. Connacht is where we belong. We live and die on our own terms.
Have the old rituals truly lost all their power?
Like I said, after I really do hope the stuff does transfer, because after all my saves coming, not saves coming, wood whoring. After all my loot whoring, I would really hope that it transfers. Yeah, after all my loot whoring and whatnot, I hope that wasn't for gold. That would suck. Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, patch 0.9, the Once and Future King. Thanks for playing the demo. Our team has put tons of effort and passion into creating Tainted Grail, so we hope you enjoyed it. Full game will have 50 to 70 hours of branching content, full of quests, memorable NPCs, items, perks, and tons of secrets to discover. We are aiming for a premiere in technically second quarter. It's actually a few days from this recording, I think. I think it's pretty recent to the recording of this, so stay tuned for launch. If you enjoyed the demo, we appreciate you spreading the spreading the word. See you in a bit. Questline, Awakened Realms team. But I've like a ton of other stuff to edit and render. I've fallen behind on like I haven't put out a standalone video beyond some like demo footage since in a while. Like I have a ton of Cursebreaker there. Like the vast majority of Cursebreaker hasn't gone out. No Quasimorph has gone out. So I kind of want to put things out in order. So this is going to take the back seat until that stuff comes out. So this is going to be late. I do love this chanting. It's very... I don't know. Earlier ones like yeah, it sounds like Eastern European dance club. I don't know why that was my example, but that's the image I had in my head. It's very funky. I quite like it. No, I'm still here. You know, man, I just see shit if I click on the boat. This is something. No, this is where I came from. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been fun. Would I play more of it? Probably, yeah. I could see myself playing more of it. It's a fun enough game so far. Feels a little clunky, a little off. But, you know what? It's, you know, none bad. I think I could get into it, you know? So, yeah, think I could have a swell time with it. So, and I am curious seeing this whole... Huh. I haven't been up there. King Arthur stuff, you know? So, like the mystery of it and the details of things is interesting. I was wondering where his corpse was. Don't know why your legs are fucked. Huh. Random guy dead. There's more here than I thought. Maybe not much more, but there is more. Ah, and there we've looped back around. So, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you join me again soon. If there's anything at all you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But do keep in mind the delay and backlog. Also, this guy seems like he's talked about he's done this for so long and all this. Makes me wonder if he's not older than he looks. So... just a thought. But, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you join me again soon. If there's anything you would like to tell me, please let me know. Do keep in mind the delay in between recording, editing, rendering, and uploading. It's going to be substantial. There's a lot of other stuff I have in the queue that I want to get up. And I've been slow at getting through stuff and editing. The fact that I keep stopping and starting slows the whole thing down. Each time it happens, I have to now listen to like a minute of that footage, maybe more. There's some where I've had to listen for 5, 10 minutes, 20, maybe 20. I'm not sure on that one, but actually on one I ended up spending like an hour and a half listening to it just to find this one section. And the thing was, like, I started in the middle thinking, oh, it's around here. I started just after it. So when I watched the whole thing, then started again from the actual start, then I found it at the end. You know, I started at like 51%, watched through, started at 0%, watched up to 50% where it was, and you know, it was fucking tedious. But so yeah. Then again, should I just skip this forward? Should I skip them all forward? Should I not be so obsessive? Probably shouldn't be, really. Well, forget everything else I just said, folks. Forget it. I'll talk to you soon. Till then, folks. Love and peace. But yeah, I I could see me playing more of this. I think it'll be interesting. The story and the world certainly has caught my interest. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. The mystery has me hooked. Uh, when I'll get onto it, who buddy knows. Here, join me for a mo. Okay, I certainly got some audio bleed there, and I don't know what music that was. Um, the game is actually out. It's been out for the last 5 days. So I guess it really doesn't matter. But it is 43.99, so 44 quid. I don't know what's in the supporters pack. The official soundtrack and art book. Let me mute this a sec. I went back a page, so the music started playing again. But golden horse armor. But yeah, it's 44 quid, which isn't that bad. It's actually pretty good pricing given that so many studios are pushing for 100, 80, 100. I'm just broke. Despite the amount of videos I've done here, I don't make a cent off these. So yeah, I have to watch the pennies. The dog's been in and out of the vets quite a lot recently, so that cuts into cash. And we have 3 geriatrics and a senior. All but Nero, the senior, needs like medications, and 2 of them get like monthly injections. It cuts dramatically into funds. So something like this is obviously going to come far down the list. So while I could see me playing more of it, it's not going to be for the foreseeable. Not unless it turns up on Humble Choice. I do have that subscription. It's a tenner a month, thereabouts. And it's like 13 quid. And I get a game or 2 I care about a month. That I'll be interested in. And sometimes they're expensive. I'm recently been playing Ghost Runner, and I got that through Humble Choice, 1 and 2. So it's actually well worth. So basically, I will come back to Fall of Avalon at some point, but it'll be sometime in the future. Plus, even if I did go for it now, I have a ton of stuff in the RPG backlog that I need to get through anyway. I got more like Monster Hunter Wilds. I have some more Grim Dawn. I have some other stuff as well, I think, but it's a haze. It's been a while since I recorded it. Speaking of RPGs, I really do need to get back to Demon Souls. I just kind of keep putting off dealing with it. There's a little bit of bonus footage I want to record for it, and keep putting off dealing with it for one reason or another. I always have an excuse. Part of it is I'm just worried, can I do it well, So there's a minimum of 2 bonus bits of footage for Demon's Souls, and then I can start getting the whole 3-4 runs of it out. 3 full runs, 1 partial. So yeah, more. I already done the initial run. Then there's a few bonus bits of footage for Dark Souls 1 to record. 5. Then Dark Souls 2 gets 1, thankfully. Dark Souls 3 I'm working on. It gets a few, possibly 5 again. So it's fun, but it's an idea I had that I felt would be fun, and I kind of do like the idea of doing it. I'm just bagging nerves about it. So I'm being vague here, even though I've said it plenty of times in other videos. I just feel like being vague right now. Nerves, nerves. So I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon demo. Thing is, Tainted Grail is actually a bit of a series that I've had some interest in. It's not just this. I'm gonna mute myself for a moment, unlike last time where I paused. And I'm back. There is another game in the series called Tainted Grail Conquest. It's a deck building roguelike and an RPG. A unique, infinitely replayable, story-driven hybrid between a deck-building roguelike and an RPG game. Explore the ever-changing maps, fight with deadly enemies, and learn what happened to the cursed island of Avalon. So you choose different heroes: Berserker, Blood Mage, Summoner, Necromancer, Pathfinder, Weird Hunter, and more. There's apparently 9 total. I fucking paused you. I'm sure I'll be fine. Okay, this is different. I swear I remember seeing footage of it before where you couldn't walk around the village. It was just like a side-on view of the village, or like a slightly above a view of the village, and that was it. There was no walking around it. It was just like, it was like, okay, I'm gonna go off on an adventure. Okay, you choose this path. You get attacked. It was more of a, like, almost like text adventure thing, almost. Like, with pictures, yeah. But it was like point and click, and then you're on, like, a combat screen. Maybe that was during early days of the early access. I don't know. But that's what I remember of it, and this is a little bit more fleshed out. But basically, you play as a champion, and you're investigating Avalon, and you're trying to rebuild the village, complete quests, save NPCs, and I wanted to say it was a roguelike thing. Yeah, it's a roguelike. So you try different classes, see how far you get, and as you go on, you upgrade the village, you get new people, and it makes future attempts easier. And they have the chunky Arthur there on the thing. There's actually been a few games recently with a dark fantasy Arthurian thing going on. There's another one where you play as a corrupted Roman legion that ends up in Arthur's Camelot, and you have a choice of siding with the, like, demonic emperor, Roman emperor, or reclaiming your humanity. Like, you're already kind of like skeletal and like monstrous, but you can like cast that state off. I don't remember what game that was. Tainted Grail. I clicked on a thing just to show the Tainted Grail franchise, and I see Nemesis Lockdown, Project Sphinx, and Dragon Eclipse. I think they're not part of the franchise, eh? It's just showing me Awakened Realms thing rather than anything else. Rather than just focused on the franchise. Which seemed to actually just be 2 games. Oh, goddamn. Tainted Grail Conquest is currently on sale for $3.35. Maybe to celebrate the launch of the sequel of a sort. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. This is enough nattering from me. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the demo of Fall of Avalon. Like I said, I'm sure I'll come back to it, and I also plan to do other demos, though not tonight at this point. I need to get some sleep. Till then, folks, I hope you've enjoyed.